There are race days that feel routine, and then there are race days that remind everyone just how unpredictable drag racing can be. What happened at zMAX Dragway near Charlotte during the NHRA 4-Wide Nationals was exactly that kind of day, full of surprises, pressure moments, and opportunities that only a few drivers managed to turn into results. At the center of it all was Jack Beckman, a former world champion who proved once again that experience still matters when chaos takes over the track. A final round earned the hard way. Beckman's path to the final round was far from smooth. In the second round, he found himself in a tough quad alongside Matt Hagan, Jordan Vandergriff, and Dave Richards. Early in the run, Beckman struggled with tire spin, usually a race-ending problem in drag racing. But this is where racing can flip in a second. Richards' car made contact with the wall before the finish line, leading to a disqualification. That single moment opened the door for Beckman to move forward. It wasn't a perfect run, but it was enough, and in 4-wide racing, enough is often all you need. That opportunity sent Beckman and his John Force Racing HendrickCars.com Chevrolet SS Funny Car into the final round. A strong run, just short of victory. In the final, Beckman lined up against some of the toughest names in the sport: Hagan, Ron Capps, and J.R. Todd. This time, Beckman delivered one of his best performances of the weekend. He posted a sharp reaction time of 0.058 seconds and powered down the track in 3.917 seconds at 329.50 miles per hour. It was a clean, competitive run, but Capps was just a little better. Capps clocked a 3.905-second pass at 334.90 miles per hour, securing the win and leaving Beckman with a runner-up finish. Still, it marked a major step forward for the team, their best result in the first 4 races of the 2026 season. More importantly, it pushed Beckman from 10th to 8th in the championship standings, putting him back into the conversation. After the race, Beckman summed it up in a way only a veteran can. The team had moments of strength, moments of struggle, but in the end, they were exactly where they needed to be, fighting for a win. Teammates show speed, but missed the break. While Beckman grabbed the spotlight, his teammates also had their moments, though not all of them ended the way they hoped. Jordan Vandergriff looked incredibly strong early on. He was the quickest driver in his opening quad, running an impressive 3.874 seconds at over 326 miles per hour. That kind of speed showed the potential of the Cornwell Tools Chevrolet team. But in the second round, things went wrong quickly. Tire smoke forced him to back off almost immediately, resulting in a slow 9.698-second run. Despite the setback, Vandergriff held on to 5th place in the standings and carried momentum from his recent #TooFast2Tasty challenge win. Alexis DeJoria also showed consistency. She ran a solid 3.962 seconds in round 1 and followed it with a 3.980 in round 2. However, her car began drifting toward the center line late in the run, forcing her to lift off the throttle for safety. Even with that issue, DeJoria managed to move up to 6th in the standings. Her performance showed stability, but also highlighted the small adjustments still needed to turn consistency into race wins. A tough break in top fuel. On the top fuel side, Josh Hart faced a frustrating early exit. Hart lined up in a competitive first-round quad that included Tony Stewart, Billy Torrance, and Tony Schumacher. Before the race could even begin, light rain forced a delay, adding another layer of pressure. When racing resumed, Hart delivered a solid 3.753-second run at over 333 miles per hour. Normally, that kind of performance would be enough to advance. But not this time. Stewart and Torrance both ran quicker times, knocking Hart out in the opening round. To make things even more unusual, Schumacher was unable to return due to a mechanical issue during the delay, turning the race briefly into a 3-car battle. Hart later admitted the situation was difficult to manage, with constant changes between 4-wide and 3-wide racing affecting focus and rhythm. Championship picture taking shape. After 4 races in the 2026 season, the championship standings are starting to take form. In Funny Car, Ron Capps leads the way, followed by Matt Hagan and J.R. Todd. Beckman's move into 8th place signals that he is building momentum at the right time. In Top Fuel, Doug Kalitta holds the top spot, with Sean Langdon and Leah Pruitt close behind. Hart remains in 5th, still well within reach as the season continues. Momentum heading forward. What makes this race important is not just the results, but what they represent. For Beckman and John Force Racing, this runner-up finish is proof that the car is competitive. The speed is there. The execution is improving. And perhaps most importantly, the confidence is returning. For the rest of the team, it is a reminder that in drag racing, small mistakes or small moments can decide everything. As the series heads to the next race in Georgia, one thing is clear. This team is getting closer to turning potential into victory. And if this weekend showed anything, it is that when the opportunity comes, drivers like Beckman know exactly how to take it.